Okay, so talking about reliable and unreliable sources, can you tell the difference? So reliable, when you're researching, you always need to be sure that you are getting your information from reliable sources. Some sources are considered to be reliable because they have been written by people who are experts in the field. These are sources you can trust. Unreliable, on the other hand, are sources that are not completely reliable, such as Wikipedia, because anybody can enter information. It might not be coming from verified, credible sources, people we can trust, experts in the field, so therefore we say it's unreliable. It's great for quick information for you, but don't use these for a research paper. Okay, remember anyone can post information on the internet, so we need to be critical readers in order to determine what to believe. So here are possible reliable sources. Okay, books authored, edited, and published, newspapers, magazines, peer-reviewed journals, peer-reviewed articles, anyone with a degree such as a PhD or MBA, their dissertations or research, public libraries, scholarly articles, isolated studies or academic research, educational institutions, and their websites. How will I know if it's reliable? To determine reliability of online sites and organizations, you look at the URLs. So a .edu is most likely an educational institution, and we generally will consider that reliable. Just be careful of bias. .gov is the same way. A government resource is great for statistics and objective reports. And .org is usually a nonprofit organization, and we generally can trust those. However, it is always important to verify if there is a bias. Okay, you can also use online journals and magazines, news sources. These people will also always give their sources, and that's a great way to determine that they are reliable. Okay, unreliable, for example, would be Wikipedia, blogs, tweets, personal websites, forums, sites created by organizations that may have a political bias or an agenda. Sites that provide biased information, self-published sources, opinionated articles such as editorials, online sources with a URL that ends in HTML, which is the basic building block of web pages. So most often if it ends in .com, that could be unreliable. They might have a hidden agenda. Maybe they're trying to sell you a product, an idea. All right. So you will be evaluating some websites as you determine the credibility of each website. So make sure you ask yourself some of these questions. You know, what is that domain? .org, .com, .gov. Okay, is it a free website? Is the author an expert? Go to the About area and find out who is in charge of this website. What's their education level? What's their bias? Are there editors? You know, what's their motivation? What's the name of the organization? All of those things can help you determine if it is a credible source.